Yeah, buddy. How you doing, my gin? Okay, today I want to talk about something here. This freaking BS here, man. Gregorium Verum. What in the flying hell is this, guys? What in the fiddlesticks is this? This is the most atrocious, blasphemous, heresy inducing bullshit that I've ever read in my entire life. And this here, this is a Don Peele book. This is a Don Peele. This book here, man, is for Don Peele's. It's strictly for Don Peele's. Oh, and by the way, I haven't introduced myself. My name is Lucifer, also known as Seth, spiritual and business consultant. Because what else would I be doing on Earth if I wasn't talking about whatever the Earth is made of, which is business and spirituality. Okay, now back to what I was saying. This is the most atrocious pile of flaming garbage I have ever read in my entire life. Okay, now Ixnay Angstay on the guy that wrote it. Probably not your fault. I'm not blaming you. This ain't your fault. Because this is actually it's a it's a not a recollection, but it's it's they it's it was written in ancient Latin, and it was written in Italian too, and in French. So this is actually a translation. Thank you. This is actually a translation of that particular grimoire, and it's not even a complete version. So the complete version is probably somewhere in the Louvre or in Italy or some shit like that, and you have to go over there to read it. But nevertheless, I think there's enough details, and it's a grimoire, so he's not, it's a translation of a grimoire, so he's not, using completely other words, whatever. So the thing is, the reason why I find it to be a complete load of BS, it's because most of the spells in there, you have to invoke God for it to work. And mind you, this is like a demonic. It's supposed to be a demonic grimoire, right? There's like pictures and sigils and shit. There's like sigils and pictures and shit like that. Supposedly talking about like Lucifer and shit, like you can see it a little bit here. There's too much light. You can see it. So it's just I was just baffled. I was just baffled by this, bro. Like every spell. I mean, some of what the Gregorium Verum is based off of is the Key of Solomon. Now, Solomon was obviously a person of God. He was a person of God, right? So it's only normal, like, because you have to do the Solomon. It's basically the Solomon system. It's the Solomon key system. You have to do the confession, and then you have to do a prayer to God, and then you have to invoke protection. You have to invoke protection from the angels. So I'm like reading this shit, and I'm like, what in the flying hells is this, bro? Like I was like baffled, bro. Like this is one of the first grimoire ever to exist, right? BS, bullshit. This is not one of the first grimoire to exist. This is complete trash. So Gregorium Verum is out of here. This is old ass shit for people that don't know shit. Pardon my language. Right? But it is true. Okay? It's true. The reason why I'm telling you this is because you do not need God to invoke or ask demons to do things. That's the way Solomon did it, because Solomon was a person of God. God is the one that supposedly taught him how to control demons. Now, I can't say that I control demons, well, actually, yes, I do. But, still, You know, I don't. The reason why I control demons is because I'm familiar to them. You know, it's not because of God. You know, and I just don't understand why they call them Grimorium, Verum, because it's not even. This is basically the Keys of Solomon. It's based off the Keys of Solomon. It's just nonsense. See, the thing is, what's going on right now is there's a new system being built. There's a new system being built, and there's a new system being built, and we don't need to go through all that shit in order to get what we fucking want. You know, and yes, you have to. There's some people that might be like, well, you don't need to do rituals and shit like that. Well, to me, and it's true, you don't need to do rituals per se, but they're still demons. You know, they're still demons. Demons are people that can do whatever they want. All right, it's not like angels. Angels have to be good people in order to stay in the graces of God. They don't have a choice. Demons can choose. They can choose to be good. They can choose to be bad. So if you call him without doing the ritual or binding him, he can choose to be very rambunctious, you know, like a bucking horse, and slap you in the face. Or he can actually give you what you asking for. You know, it depends. So me personally, I would choose to go the alchemic way and bind them to a ritual instead of, you know, straight out asking. You know, unless you're very close to that demon, unless that demon is in your life and he's like, yo, what's up, buddy, how you doing this morning, you're having a good day, here's your coffee, all kinds of shit, right? And there's people like that. Those people can do that. But people like me, I can't do that with certain spirits, but I can't do that with all the spirits. So of course, and even the ones that I know personally, I wouldn't even, like, I tried, like I said before, I did the, you know, my little experiment videos. You know, I tried with Asmodeus. He chopped me up into fucking pieces. You know, it was just because I straight up called him with no sigil, no nothing. I just, you know, hey, come here, dude. You know, bad idea. You know, it was a bad idea, bro. So next time that I really want something from Asmodeus and we're not just vibrational working and we're not, you know, warring or something like that in the middle of a battle, I'm gonna do a ritual because I don't want to get chopped into pieces, you know, which is normal because, like I said before, there's a clear misconception about what a demon is. A demon is a person that chooses. An angel is a person that serves. I do not serve, I choose things. I choose to jump off a bridge. I choose to help somebody out even though I don't need to. I choose to build a business even though I shouldn't, or even though it might be negative to other people. I don't care. That's what I want. I choose to do it. I don't serve people. So that's the reason why, in correlation, I'm telling you guys that this conspiracy that we're living in is a lot bigger than what we expected. The grand total, the bigger picture is obviously bigger than that, because if if you are a conformist, right? If you're serving heaven. You're serving heaven. You're not serving hell. You're serving heaven, right? So all that makes all of you guys angels. Because I don't want to serve you. I don't want to be a conformist. You know, I don't want to be a conformist. I can serve you sometimes if I have a service that I am telling you, hey, that's what I do. I'm the demon of fashion, or I'm the demon of cartoons or computers or some shit like that, yes, then I'm gonna serve you because that's my job. That's what I do. It's duh, but if that's not the case, I'm not gonna serve you. I'm not here for you. Like I'm here for myself. You know what I mean? If I'm rendering you a service, it's because I'm expecting most of the time, not all the time. It depends. A cool person is a cool person. But that's the thing that I'm trying to explain. Some people don't understand that that's what a demon is. A demon is just a person that decides to have their own choices made with their own thoughts. As of an angel works for the bigger picture. It works for the entirety of humanity. It works for, I don't know if you understand where I'm getting at here, but anyway, because I don't want to insult specific individuals that might feel that like they're angels, because the angels in the eyes of TV, in the eyes of the Bible, in the eyes of everybody on the entire goddamn planet is a good thing. To me, it's not a good or a bad thing. I just don't like how they live. I just don't. I just find it boring. And appalling even. I don't see why you have to serve people that much. Anyway, so like I said before, I don't want to insult anybody that consider themselves an angel. It's just a normal process. If you stay an angel, you stay an angel. But there's a lot of angels out here that are not gonna stay angels forever. So I'm not trying to diss you. Everybody has their own ways of learning. Everybody has their own life processes. Everybody has their own soul searching to do. I totally get that. I'm just telling you where I come from with all this shit. And not everybody's a bad person to me either. Not everybody's a bad person. There's a lot of bad people out here, obviously, but not everybody's a bad person to me, man. So I don't really care if you're an angel. Like I might have a little bit of disdain. I might have a little bit of disdain. And here's some more proof. Here's some more proof. When this whole pandemic thing started, the Illuminati started selling masks, and they started doing commercial cheering on people that was going to work even though there was a pandemic. And what did they call them? Angels, right? That was the whole slogan. It was a whole thing. And people, thank you to all our angels, right? This is the Illuminati doing this shit. Where the fuck do you think it comes from? Where the hell do you think that shit comes from? It's not Pepsi. It's not Coca-Cola. It just came out of nowhere. The government just randomly decided to use that as a slogan. The thing is, nothing is random. I mean, there's a lot of randomness about life, but when we're talking about things like this, that ain't random. The truth is being told to you right in front of your eyes. It's just, you gotta have the capability of understanding it. You have to have you have to have the right knowledge to understand what's going on. And there's some people, and I'm specifically targeted individuals, or people that consider themselves targeted individuals. The lie that's been told to you that you still believe, because a lot of targeted individuals like praying to God, and God is great, and I'm an angel, and I'm gonna go to heaven and sleep with 300 virgins. Damn it, it's that's not for you, and as long as you stay in that shit, you're gonna suffer all kinds of hell, and it's messed up, because God is actually jealous of you. God is jealous of you. It's not just your next door neighbor, no puns intended, or your ex girlfriend, or your family. It's God Himself that's jealous of you because you don't need Him. That's why He hates your ass intensely. Because people like you can't live in heaven, because if you live in heaven, this shit here is going to look like hell, right? You're going to have people dressing up like me. You're going to have all kinds of shit. There's going to be like, car explosions, all kinds of nonsense, right? Like people are going to be too free, right? They're going to be too free. So God doesn't need free people. God needs people that believes in Him and that only loves Him. So He doesn't want you to love someone else. He doesn't want you to be there for someone else. He doesn't want other people to be there for you. He doesn't want independence. That's not, He never asked you to be independent. Ever. Look it up in the Bible. There is no place in the Bible that talks about God wanting you to be independent at all. So this video is too damn long. My name is Lucifer. I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one, man. Peace out.